Gods, no.
Right.
I've been wounded worse.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. We'll show those fight or die well. Keep your eye. Next Imperial I see, scared.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? That's fine. All right.
In the name of the Yard. By order of the Yard, I command you to halt. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? You're going to rot in the Dragon's Reach dungeon.
Who would like to open the negotiations?
That's our...
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle it.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for
This is
your
our
butchery
homeland,
at...
Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
What do you mean?
He is the Greybeard's leader. 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 He is the Greybeard's lea All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with... don't you see? By calling the dragon with the voice, he's not... I think it's very likely that he...
Yes, I'm ready to do my part.
Snow hunter,
just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon in Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Yes?
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort. The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
Each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And you have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right! I said coward! The very idea is inconceivable to our
In the ancient tongue you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
May the gods watch over... As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Hold your fire until he's close.
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Unslad Horvuta Med Kodav, caught like a friend. Many of us, among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, Unslad Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Minduran Paok Midove Navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Aran, you wound me, Dovahkiin. I may not tell the whole truth, but I am no liar. Go and see for yourself. Zu ni bo norhet. I will be here, unless Alduin returns before you do. You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Rolan, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin? Zunitarodis, it was you that lured me here and took me prisoner. Vobalan Gramidol, I have done nothing to earn your distrust. In Ar Orenu, and yet here I am,
Incredible.
Still your prisoner.
Sir, you have no
You
idea
have
how long I have waited
You
for
will
such an
release
opportunity.
me, Roland, if in return I promise to take you to Skaldafen and stop helping Alduin? Unikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will
would be
carry
most
you to
appreciative if you would
Skaldafen.
permit me to perform some tests on you. A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. You know, if
Be
you've got
gone,
the
mage.
aptitude, you should join
Do
me.
not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
Farengar, very bad idea, even for you.
Surely you wouldn't miss a scale or a small amount of blood.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh?
What are you doing back there?
Farengar, enough, fool!
I can't believe that worked. I can't believe him. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Overgo.
Was nu? Dini dein Rufe Astval. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Krezini, the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zuk Brit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return, or Alduin's.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss spells and incantations for those with... Take a look. You know, if you've got the aptitude... You should join the Mages College. It's a roll.
Father won't let me go see the dragon.
Is it true? Did you... Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fist.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies. I am... Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end.
I await you, so breathe off. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the... Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can... take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
Is it true? Did you really capture a dragon on the Great Forest?
You'll be the toast of Whiterun for this. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Saran Uth, I await Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you. Once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
Skull Dolphin!
Skoldofen fen Kostino! Skoldofen fen Kostino! Skoldofen fen Kostino! This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return, or Alduin's. is as far as... I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Dolphin Finkos